And so what it does is it goes through, and what we're doing is we're actually generating personas of people who are potentially your buyers. So right now it's probably high net worth income individuals who live in these markets that you serve. And then it's spinning up new instances with all of these AIs and actually searching to build an aggregate data set. Going through, looking at buying signals, also looking at what's on your website. We kind of think about uh, AEO in three components. We think about technical, we think about on site, and we think about off site. And so here we have it. And I'm actually just going to put in, okay, cool. So you're actually ranking pretty high. I'm going to, yeah, we can send it. We'll send it to you, of course. I'm going to assume that this is being inflated a little bit because of the association with Compass. Compass obviously has a large presence and already has a lot of entity authority built into it. But essentially, we break things down into three sources. Everything leads up to how much you're recommended, right? So you're recommended 56 out of 100 times. And we break that down by, are you credible, right? Are third party authority signals referencing you? Is your website readable? Can AI actually crawl and understand what you do? Is it consistent with other sources? And can it read the information that you're providing? And then is it substantive, right? Are you providing original quotable material that AI can recite? Most of the time, AI gives you an answer. It's not crediting anyone because it's usually very basic, general information it's already been trained on. And so, where you actually get cited is if you're providing something new, something that it doesn't already have a record and a memory for. Here we can look at, how you're showing up on different AI engines. Each one works a little bit different and prioritizes different types of information. ChatGPT loves Wikipedia and YouTube. Claude really likes Reddit. Gemini really likes YouTube as well as Google AIO. That's just Google AI overview. And so each one kind of has their own quirks, and you have to, build things specifically for it. So then we come here and we can actually see who is ranking higher than you. You know, a little bit of a room to go, but you can see the actually search queries that we're testing, right? Best rated real estate agents for home selling Newport Beach area, best realtor for selling home coastal home Huntington Beach 2025, best real estate agent for Newport Beach, California, best real estate team with concierge services, coastal California. And so you can see it's come up and it's generated all of these search queries of what potential buyers might be searching. You can see they differ in different regions, Huntington Beach versus Newport Beach. They're specific. Even Compass affiliated real estate agents versus independent realtor coastal markets, right? And so essentially what it's trying to do, and I think there's a little bit of a misinformation here as well, because we're seeing Compass showing up in this, which is a good thing because you're obviously part of Compass and you're showing up in more results, but they're not necessarily specific to you. And so I think that would probably be one of the things that I'd recommend you do is figuring out a content strategy that helps you differentiate in your own content on your website to get it driving traffic to you versus just Compass specifically. Again, we can have some more information here. It's looking at, what people are looking at from Compass versus Realtor, Zillow, Keller Williams, things like that. And then also, your full kind of query demand versus query coverage. This essentially means what's the ratio of people actually searching this? And then are you showing up in those? The largest issue right now is your own content that you're producing. So without even being on your website, I can tell you probably don't have a blog that is um, consistently publishing the content that it needs to. I think real estate is a wildly, and realtors are a wildly underutilized content stream right now because there is so much data and so much way to create really unique insights for your market based off of the data that's available to you. And if I were to give you a free, content strategy session right now, I would tell you put out pieces of content about how markets are moving, how, use real data because data is one thing that AI cannot generate.